Hey everybody, I'm Tatsudoshi.
And Corn Bourbon.
And today we are reviewing the fourth, well god why are there four Resident Evil movie?
What?
Fourth Resident Evil movie. The fourth one. The 3D one!
The fourth? Oh, yeah, 3D!
Yeah. With Apocalypse?
No, that's the third
That's the third one.
Afterlife.
Afterlife. My apologies,
Afterlife.
fans of the Resident Evil movies. And
I hope you're keeping track with your Resident Evil. Is the story going along great? You keeping up with it? Is there enough explosions for you?
Oh my god!
Explosion of 3D!
Okay, so we have two separate opinions here based off of what we saw. You saw the 3D movie.
Yeah, I did!
I saw the 2D movie.
Yay! You did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah, so I saw the 2D movie because fuck those fucking 3D glasses. Jesus Christ. Putting glasses on glasses, terrible idea.
It did strain my eyes, but that was the first 3D movie I've seen, and as far as I can remember, so it might as well have been the first one.
Yep, there you go.
So,
and how disappointing was the 3D?
It was actually not that disappointing. 3D has definitely improved a lot since the last time I had 3D glasses on.
Well, the last 3D movie I saw was How to Train Your Dragon, and fuck yeah, How to Train Your Dragon in 3D was cool. So, yeah, How to Train Your Dragon, good. Eye Strain, bad. Resident Evil movie, okay apparently.
Yeah.
Eye Strain, so bad.
It was pretty. It was more like that, you know, that those magazines when you like they had like a whole bunch of little patterns. It's like, all right, you guys cross your eyes.
The magic picture?
Magic
picture?
Yeah.
Magic picture?
Yeah.
Magic picture.
Yeah, you stare at it, and then it's like, whoa, you see something popping out. Shit. It was kind of like that, but way more advanced.
That sucks.
But
hey,
yeah.
it's like a Magic Eye poster that you can see for 4 hours.
But yeah, it's like some of the things were like cool, like, you know, like the rain thing. That was cool at the beginning because it was like, you guys to see like.
Holy shit! It's raining. But
oh, it's raining, but no, it's not raining.
So
like some of the things, but then of course there's always scenes where like, this makes this should not be in the movie at all. Except this just to show off 3D.
Right. Okay, so the 3D was good, bad, acceptable.
Acceptable.
Acceptable. Okay, I can agree with a movie having acceptable 3D. A lot of people know because they shouted it at you at the commercials that this is the first time that you'll see a movie shot with the cameras that James Cameron made for Avatar, which basically means fucking bullshit. It means bullshit. It means bullshit to you.
No, that's
you don't give a shit.
That's what the whole time that's what I was doing. It's like every time it's like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be in 3D, and all the time you see a fucking Wesker that's going.
Yes.
Using his fucking glasses as a boomerang and shit.
Okay, so now that we've talked about the 3D, which is the good part of this movie apparently, let's talk about the bad part of this movie. The movie!
Woo!
Oh my god! Okay, so I'm a big fan of the Resident Evil series. I even liked 5, which many people are like, this isn't Resident Evil. At least it kept the story, alright? I mean, it changed the gameplay a lot, but at least it kept the story together. The Resident Evil movies, I was never really a fan of from the get-go, because fuck video game movies, because they're just not good. The only good Resident Evil movie I thought was the first one, and that's only because it was a half-decent action flick, believe it or not. It was, it had a good pacing, it had some decent writing, it kept some of the Resident Evil elements in there, so it was okay. 2 was alright. But 3 is really where they lost me. And 4 just made 3 look like gold to me. They reintroduced Wesker, and this time he really does look like his incarnation in Resident Evil 5. And it's like maybe they'll finally have a decent Resident Evil movie. They have Chris and Claire and all that. And I'm watching the commercial, and I was like, okay, maybe this one will be okay. And then fucking Alice comes out of nowhere. Hello, clones, robots, clones, Alice, why are you here? Get out, go away. You're not in the series, you shouldn't be in the game. You're not in the series, not in the games, should not be in the movies. No, go away, no. Fucking doesn't make sense. Her entire character is just character flaw, plot hole, plot hole. None of it make fucking any sense at all. And this comes from someone who's a big fan of the Resident Evil series. Now let's go to someone who played one game in the Resident Evil series. What did you think?
You took away all the thunder there. Well, I thought it was colorful.
Colorful. Colorful. All right, I'm gonna paint a rainbow on our TV. Colorful. Apparently, that's fucking good.
I'll say. Well, okay. So you're asking me what I thought.
As someone who has played one Resident Evil game, what did you think?
Of Resident Evil 4.
You played 5.
Right.
Yeah. You played Resident Evil 5. That's the only Resident Evil game you played. What did you think of the 4th movie?
Right. The 4th movie was basically they started to do things sort of right. You know, it felt like they just threw them in there just because they threw them in there. I mean, there's certain monsters that were introduced in Resident Evil 5, but then they re-threw them in that movie, and it made no sense really. I was like, okay, oh wow, he's from that, he's from the game. If any nerds were looking at it, but that's about it. It's like, why were they there? How did they introduce them? And they just kind of throw that in there, and we're gonna throw in Chris, and then we're gonna throw in yeah.
Claire.
Thank you, Claire. I'm going with Chris and Claire, and and Wesker. Yeah, Wesker's the bad guy, right? Everybody's cool with Wesker, and it's like they had like a whole side plot going on, and then here's Alice still. It's like, and as the movie progressed, it's like it looked like shit was going on, but it's like, why are you still here, Alice?
See, my entire problem with, I know you said it's like it kind of got closer to the actual plot and.
Well, yeah.
No, stop for a second.
Stop
for a second. Stop for a second. Cut there because sugar gets sweet. I'll just cut that part.
Right.
We'll be right back. So anyway, the entire point of Alice being there really didn't make sense to you either.
Right.
Right. Okay.
I mean, like I said, because they started getting into actually getting characters and things of that sort and other elements of the Resident Evil series, but Alice was still there, so it's kind of like you got like two universes together.
Yeah.
And
okay. So I
weird.
mentioned it. There's really one problem I have with like Chris and Claire and all those characters being there in the first place. Number one, what the fuck was Chris doing fucking in a prison in the fucking prison of the prison? How did he get there? Why the fuck was he there? They never fucking said a goddamn word. It's like, by the way, hi, I'm Chris. It's like, hi. Are you Chris Redfield? Are you Christopher Walken? Who the fuck are you? You don't even look like Chris. Where's your ham arms? What the fuck?
Well, this is probably like the start Chris part.
Dude, fucking Wesker has his powers, and he uses them to those extent. This is at least fucking past Resident Evil 3 in the game series. Wesker's fucking complete control. This is Code Veronica or later. Okay, so Chris has fucking manned up, fucking muscled up, and punch zombies in the faces now. No more guns. Who fucking needs guns? I'm just gonna go around. Oh, look, big guy with an X. How about big guy with a fucking bicep? Boosh! Alright, so Chris had nothing to him. He had Nether. Nether could have beaten up the Chris from this movie.
Now you're just like beating the shit.
No. This guy was not only a bad actor for Chris, but he didn't even fucking look like him. And I know some people are like, he kind of looked like him. Well, guess what? The guy who played Hitman kind of looked like Hitman, and that movie still blew ass, so shut up.
Now, I thought was the funny part was, I think he was an actor who played in a series called Jailbreak, I believe, if you remember.
Yeah.
I think he was this accent guy. Is like his brother was framed, and so he's in his prison. He's like, I'm gonna get my brother out by getting myself into this prison and busting him out of prison. And then they were having that whole series. The whole scene was like, we gotta bust out of this prison. I'm like, okay, what am I watching now?
This seems oddly familiar.
You're a character.
I can't pinpoint
You're a
it.
character that's trying to bust out of prison, and I believe you played a character that was busting out of prison.
So let me talk about the story a little bit more. Alice comes to get Wesker in his secret underground facility in Japan.
Her clothes.
No, she was.
Oh yeah. Her
Okay,
clothes.
so here's the thing. Name one Resident Evil game that took place in Japan. Correct, none. That's right. It was none in Japan.
None, Zip, nada. Okay.
So let's go to Japan so she can use kunai and samurai swords and it's like, what? used in Japan for their weapons. Why?
Yeah,
That's
okay.
just okay.
You know, grab that part of the movie.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck this part. All
All
right.
right, maybe the next part. All right. Now Alice.
Okay, so wait. Wesker's like, oh, here's a cure, and now you're cured. Now you're a human, and she's like, thanks for making me human. Fuck that! You just fucking made all of her things useless. You killed all of her clones.
I know, he's kind of staring at her like,
You're welcome. Whatever. Get out of my plane. And then they crash, and then Wesker survives, and what the fuck happened in this movie? Oh yeah, the little gems from Resident Evil 5 that made people psycho, crazy, evil. Yeah, they're in this one, and apparently Jill isn't in this, and Claire gets the gem on it, and I'm gonna rip it up by pressing X repeatedly. There we go. Are you still angry? Yes. How about now? Yes. How about now? Yes. Even though it was an instant fucking transformation from evil to good for Jill. So apparently Claire is either really pissed off, which I don't think so, because she's never fucking been angry in the games. She may be at villains, but she's not an angry person even towards the villains. She's more surprised and scared than angry. If anything, Jill would have been the one to be angry more, but, you know, a couple of the other things that really stuck out as stupid. They tried to land a plane on the roof of the prison. And
but everybody agreed that was a stupid thing.
everyone can agree that even the characters are
Even
like,
the character was like, this is fucking stupid, what are you doing?
This is stupid, who wrote this, it's horrible, this plot makes no sense. But,
They somehow pulled it off. Anyway, they pulled it off, now they're in this prison, and there's like a couple more survivors, and they're trying to find...
long story short, everybody dies.
Okay.
Except for
Basically the main cast.
the main cast, which is Claire, Chris, Wesker, and Alice. They're the four characters.
Well, there's maybe like two more believers still, or what, I'm not gonna...
Whatever, there's a couple more that survive, but you're never gonna fucking see them again.
Right.
Because you never saw the ones from the fucking third one.
Right. And then they're gonna die in the next movie, so who cares? No one survived two movies.
Two movies, that's just fucking
Except for main characters. So basically, it was just basically a main character beat off. And like, Al, you know, like, by the time we saw like Chris and Claire and Wesker, I'm like, alright, this is like Resident Evil, or sort of like, not Resident
Close.
Evil. Yeah, it's kind of, alright,
Close, as close as they got.
fighting, yeah, it's like, but then it's like, Alice is like, hello, I'm like right here. I thought, fuck you, we're fighting. And then,
So, the final fight is probably the coolest part of the movie, and it's about 30 seconds long.
Right.
But it's like 30 seconds of slow motion, so it was probably shot like within 4 days, and they just sped it up really fast. It's fucking slow. It fucking takes forever. But the final fight's pretty cool. Wesker basically kicks everybody's ass, then runs away, and then Alice puts a bomb on Wesker's plane. He's like, oh shit, there's a bomb on my plane, and Alice is like, ha ha, I win, blow it up, and Wesker's like, fuck you, I'm immortal. He just throws down the immortality card at the last 10 seconds, and he goes, by the way, Umbrella's not gone. Here's a bunch of helicopters coming to rape your ass. By the way, so left. Hi, everybody. So they're gonna make a fifth one, and you're gonna hate that too.
mm-hmm.
So long story short,
it seems like they're getting the long story short. It seems like they're getting the elements. They're starting to get the elements.
They're starting to get it right, but wouldn't it just be easier to fucking scrap the entire thing and start over?
This is what we like to call a reboot, people. You don't, you know how it's like you don't figure out something shit and then like continue to make the shit longer and
look what happened.
More cleaner.
Look what happened to Spider-Man. Spider-Man 1, great. Spider-Man 2, awesome. Spider-Man 3, oh, we fucked up. Reboot.
Right.
Oh man, let's think about the first Fantastic Four movie. Shitty. Reboot. Second try. Not bad. Second movie in that one. Fucking shitty. Fuck this series. Reboot. Fuck it. They just keep doing it over and over again, and it will happen till the end of time. They'll keep hitting that reboot button, and they're fucking, it's just gonna keep happening until the Resident Evil people realize, please stop making these movies. Please, I beseech you. As a fan of the series, I hate the fuck out of everything you've ever touched, you cock-sucking motherfuckers. Alright? There's a legitimate story. Start with the first fucking game, or even start with fucking 0, alright? 0's cool. How about 1? 1's even cooler. How about 2? Even if you start with 2! Fuck, and start with any of them. Even start with 5, and then just go back in time and show how everything happened. Fuck, just make 5 the movie. Just make Resident Evil Africa. Whatever. Or just fucking say fuck it all. and just make a Resident Evil 4 movie. He'll make everybody happy, except for me. I really didn't like Resident Evil 4 that much, but I'd even fucking watch it. But look at what the CG Resident Evil movie did. It did a good fucking job, and it had Stephen Blum in it. So who's to say that it's bad?
In other words, you guys need to take responsibility. You need to take it fast, or else the shit is just gonna get bigger.
Own your shit. Own your shit. Flush it and start over.
Mm-hmm. With that said,
I hate fucking Resident Evil movies so much.
this side out, dude. It's okay. Come on, look at the camera.
I'm Tatsudoshi.
And I'm Cordenberg.
And the next time I see a Resident Evil movie, it damn well better be good.
One day, man.